Welcome back to Crypto Atlas, your daily source for crypto whale alerts, crypto market news, and DeFi gems. And let's go ahead and just take a step back for a second. If you look at the general crypto market, the last 24 hours, things look pretty flat. But if you dig a little bit deeper, like I have, you can actually see that there's been some absolutely massive movements going on behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and start off with this. This is about 24 hours ago while I'm recording the video. I know it's pretty late, so hopefully you guys see this. And so this first one here is a series of $300 million worth of USDC, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So you're talking $1.2 billion in stablecoin happening. This is all back to back, these 4 transactions, about 24 hours ago. And that's being transferred from an unknown wallet to another unknown wallet. Large money like this, more than likely, it's institutional movement. But I really want to highlight this one because guess what? A little bit here, I'm going to go over this. We see a repeat of that. So now we go ahead and scroll up. We've got $130 million worth of USDC, and that was transferred from Coinbase Institutional to Coinbase. So largely looks like this is some internal movement. And we have very close to that $260 million worth of USDC transferred from unknown wallet over to Coinbase. So over $250 million. This is just absolutely crazy. Then for Bitcoin, we have a couple noteworthy ones to talk about here as well. So this one is $148 million transferred from Bitstamp to an unknown wallet. We've got $100 million, and that's stablecoin USDC, transferred from Coinbase Institutional to an unknown wallet. $120 million of USDT. Now we're moving into Tether. And that was transferred from Bitfinex to Tether Treasury. We actually see 160 million USDT, so more than the previous one, about 40 million more there. And that was transferred from Tether Treasury to Bitfinex. So essentially the opposite, but then also more, right? 40 million more. $350 million worth of USDT transferred from Binance to Tether Treasury. We got $150 million worth of Bitcoin. That was transferred from an unknown wallet to an unknown wallet. And then we scroll up a bit here. As you guys can see, I'm trying to mostly focus on $100 million plus dollars for these moves. We do have one here that's $53 million USDC minted at USDC Treasury. So some minting going on, trying to catch up with all these whale movements, right? You got $158 million of USDT transferred from unknown wallet to Cefu. And it's scrolling up a bit here, guys. There's another USDC, $100 million. $300 million, right? So this is where I was trying to get more caught up. $300 million USDC, so the same stablecoin as mentioned earlier, transferred from USDC Treasury to Coinbase. Then we have $132 million of USDC transferred from unknown wallet to Coinbase Institutional. You've got 132 million, so 2 back-to-back, same values, total of 264 million right there. And then here we go, 300 million, 300 million, 300 million, 300 million. Boom, 4 transactions, just like we saw yesterday. $1.2 billion, again, in USDC, transferred from unknown wallet to unknown wallet. Okay, so that's basically getting you guys caught up on the whale alerts. And we do have some news. I'm going to go ahead and start diving into these right now for you. This is going to be basically focused on XRP. Cheyenne Steingraber said RLUSD, which is the stablecoin from Ripple Labs, RLUSD will be integrated as core collateral across LMAX's global marketplace. LMAX Group, founded in 2008, is a financial technology company offering institutional execution venues for FX and cryptocurrency trading. Its offerings include LMAX Exchange, LMAX Global, and LMAX Digital, a cryptocurrency exchange launched in 2018. LMAX Exchange, an FCA-regulated multilateral trading facility, provides an order-driven execution venue for the FX market. The company targets large traders with a minimum deposit of $10,000. LMAX is licensed in the UK and Cyprus. While some users praise its execution and support, others voice dissatisfaction concerning margin calls and leverage. And in 2021, JC Flowers acquired a 30% stake, valuing the company at $1 billion. Ripple themselves tweeted out, introducing the University Digital Asset Accelerator, or UDAX. UC Berkeley and Ripple's University Blockchain Research Initiative launched a pilot program to accelerate the transition from academic innovation to institutional XRP utility. The UDAX UC Berkeley mission, they're looking at scaling enterprise solutions using XRP, bridging the gap between early stage ideas and market readiness, and connecting founders with Ripple engineers and global venture capitalists. So guys, keep an eye on the time on this video if you're curious about how I'm going to be going through the rest of these, because I've got a lot of tabs, but we're going to be flying through them pretty quickly now. So Cointelegraph update: XRP leads South Korea in 2025 trading volume with over $1 trillion processed on Upbit. That's crazy. CoinDesk Markets, Upbit reports that $1 trillion as well. A lot of people are talking about that. CoinMarketCap latest: Ripple is providing $150 million in financing to LMAX Group, as I just mentioned, and that's aiming to help integrate the RLUSD stablecoin across institutional trading infrastructure. And just real quick, I want to let you guys know, there's a crypto exchange. There's many of them out there. This one is called BTCC. It's been around for 13 years. You get access to over 300 crypto futures and up to 500x leverage. And there's no VPN or KYC. If you want to research it more, if you want to get started, you can find my referral link down in the description below. Okay, now, next bit of news. Amonix. Interactive Brokers plan to roll out Ripple and PayPal stablecoins, get this, next week. That is huge. If that actually goes through, that is huge. Ted Steingraber, it's only been 2 months since the first XRP ETF launched, and it was staggered, most launched later, but here we are, 800 million XRP taken. Understand this is just the warm-up. These are only the starting funds. More are coming. The market is just trying it out. The big money is still coming. The massive amounts of capital has not even started yet. The ETFs are a gateway. It all starts now. And Ripple's ID, just in XRP, surges into top search cash tags over on Twitter. Ripple, we're partnering with LMAX. I already talked about this a little bit, but Ripple themselves also tweeted that out. Ripple's ID, just in multi-year agreement, integrates Ripple USD, RLUSD across LMAX. You guys can see this is very big news. This one here, I want to go ahead and just talk very briefly, but more than anything, I'm letting you guys pause the video if you do want to read through this document yourselves. So just giving you a little bit of an opportunity, having it inside the circulation for the video topics. Okay, now moving on. Ripple's ID. Ripple invests $150 million in LMAX. Again, you guys can see a lot of people talking about this. Amonix. This is a little bit different. Ripple partners with MasterCard to introduce RLUSD credit card settlements on XRP Ledger. So MasterCard, a lot of people around the world use it. If you guys are in the United States, maybe be like, oh, MasterCard. Yeah, I understand. A lot of people tend to use Visa, but MasterCard is still a big player. Ted Steingraber, closed. Done for the week. Have a good 3-day weekend. And here we see for the daily volume, $13.8 million in XRP ETF volume. And most of that came from Bitwise. Number 2 was Franklin Templeton, then Canary Capital, Grayscale, Rex Osprey, and 21 shares coming in last in that top group. Ripple's stablecoin tracker showed $20 million worth of RLUSD was minted at the RLUSD Treasury. And Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse addresses Coinbase's withdrawal of support for the Clarity Act. Brian Armstrong and the Coinbase team have raised, fair concerns. I was surprised how vehemently they came out and said, look, we can't support this. The rest of the industry really is still leaning in and supporting it, and I think constructively trying to work through. That's from Brad Garlinghouse. Now just taking a quick look here at the price movements. You guys can see we have had 3 days of candle closure in the red. Currently sitting a little bit red as well. It is holding up above levels that we saw back here on January 13th and January 12th. But we are seeing a little bit of a support zone starting to form right around $2, $2.02 or so. So if this does drop down, Psychologically, $2 definitely makes sense. And right now in the Fibonacci retracement zone, it's about right in the middle zone. So after really nice surges up, all this pullback progressively, a nice pop up, going down, we might end up seeing another big movement, either up or down. Let me know what you guys think. Personally, I'm bullish, but that's just my own opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. And then up here, just a reminder, $2.46. Speaking of the ETFs, that was back on November 13th. So it needs to break above that in order for anybody that came in on the ETFs to be looking at it in the green zone there. So let me know what you guys think. And that's what I got for you in this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you are new, and you can also check me out on Blue Sky at Crypto Atlas. If you want to show extra support, you can become a YouTube member. I do want to thank you guys for all your support, my Patreon supporters as well, and YouTube members. God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.